So let's get started. How do you feel about marketing? Let me know if you are here live. Let me know if you are watching the replay. Finally. everything. There were a couple of things which went interesting today. So yeah, let me. Okay, Beth likes my video. That means that I'm live. Thank you very much. Yeah, I can hear myself. That's nice. Or not really, but yeah, well. Okay. Hey Amber, how are you? Let's talk strategy today. And to be honest, when I mapped out the things today, the slides today, I was like, ladies, you don't need other strategy than this, right? We can scale it. You can do it on your own time. You can make it happen in, a couple of minutes a day, a week. I think it's just amazing. So let's get into it. But first off, let me know how do you feel about your marketing. Hey guys, thank you for hopping on. Let's do some magic for you guys here, because I think this is huge. So how do you feel about marketing? Give me a heart if you love it. Give me some sad emojis, angry emojis if you hate that. I know that most of you guys are like, oh my god, I know I should market myself, but I'm not doing enough, or there is some resistance, and obviously mindset comes into place as well, right? So that's another part of the story. But I think, and I'm using this system to fill the groups for my clients, for everything, right? I feel like once it's clear what you are doing, and there is a system behind you which actually supports you, and you understand, where to go, what to do, what to copy, what to add, and you start seeing the results, then the confidence comes, then the love for marketing comes, because you see that it's working. Good news for you is, right, how many clients do you need? Let me know, guys, in the comments. How many clients do you need? You don't need 200 clients. You don't need 10,000 clients. You don't need to sell, I don't know, $1,029 things to get your money, right? And usually, let's start with one client. Let's see how they react, and let's go from there. But if you guys would like to be my case study, then let me know. If you are here, it's mid-August, in the next week or so, if you are watching the replay, let me know. I'm starting a case study group, and with our inner circle ladies, we are doing the approximately the same. Obviously, they get more of me. I'm not sure if that's good for them. But they get more support. But if you would like, if you think that this is really the time, for free, completely for free, I will walk you through what to do, and then we can go from there. You give me feedback, you give me your results that I can use in the future. So if you feel that this is the time, if you feel that this is it, you need to make it happen, then let us know, and we can go from there. If you're watching the replay in a future, right, then ask me if it's still available. But right now, I just really want you guys to get the results and see what's going on, and see that it is not so hard. And I choose a couple of examples for today as well. And I was just going through Facebook, totally casual. And I seen this post, and I will show you that the girl got seven leads from that post. But so did I hype you up enough? I hope so. Let me know in the comments where you are tuning in from. Say hi to the others. Let me know what you are offering, and then we can go from there. Let's connect, guys, because that's the magic of the internet, that no matter where you are, we can just connect. So let's see, marketing ecosphere, and I think it needs a little explanation. I feel like that our marketing, and I'm not even sure, I just put it together literally before the call, and I'm not even sure if I added what an ecosphere is, but basically think about it like as you see in the background, right? It's like that's your little bubble, that's your social media bubble where you operate, right? You live in that bubble, and then you can pull people into your little bubble, nurture them, connect with them, and be the authority, be someone who they know what you are doing, and then the magic happens after that, right? Hiring a VA can be a hard experience, especially for first timers, for people who never hired before, who have imposter syndrome. We talked about this on the niche down on the other master classes and challenge. So make sure that when you are doing something in your business as a marketing, because I'm 100% sure that you're doing bits and pieces of this, but if you are doing the whole package, then it actually makes sense for the client, and you can convert the client. So you are not just engaging for the sake of engagement, you are not just posting for the sake of posting, you are not just following up with the sake of following up, but you are using the whole system in a way that that you can attract your ideal client, and people will raise their hands. So let's see how we can operate from this bubble. So if your client is on Facebook, you are definitely on the right place. Is your client on Facebook? Is your ideal client on Facebook? What we cover today is what I call the grouping. And as not being a native English speaker, maybe there is a little kinkiness in that, but there is no kinkiness in this. But we like these things. I forgot to add the handsome guys for you. That's such a shame, such a shame. I will put more handsome boys in the group just for eye candy. So I call it grouping, right? And we talk about what it can do for you. We do a little math, because if you follow me for a while, or if you know me, then I like to go from the facts, and I like to reverse engineer the numbers, because I think that's where the magic happens, right? When you know your goal and you know what you can achieve. Because with most of the strategies, the problem is that we stop too early, right? We just see another shiny object. Yes, I am the same too, right? Guilty as charged. You see another shiny object, you listen to another podcast, you watch another masterclass, and then you are hoping on a different strategy, because that promises you bigger, better results. And guess what? From there, when you realize that there is work involved and you need to do this and that, then you hop onto another strategy. Been there, done that. And to be honest, and I will talk about that later. Okay, been there, done that, definitely in the last 7 years. So let's talk strategy and the big picture after that, and then I will tell you about how the system can help you to actually do the legwork. So if you've never seen me, say hi. My name is Agnes Bogardi. I'm a VA matchmaker and a VA coach. I used to be an online business manager, and I used to be a former marketing VA and a vertical lead for marketing VAs and the marketing strategist by a VA company. So that's where my knowledge and experience is coming from. We've worked with hundreds of companies. Most of them, or at least, I don't know, 25% of them had marketing tasks. So different industries from all over the world. And I was between the VAs and the business owners. So I definitely seen both ends of the story, right? And I was in the between, where I was like, okay, guys, what are we doing here? But there are patterns how to manage, operate, properly a business owner. And that's what I'm sharing here with you. And obviously with my business and marketing strategy in mind, I'm like, guys, you are a business owner just like everybody else. So let's do this. Let's make it easy. Let's grow your business. Let's change the mindset, employee mindset to a business owner mindset, and be active and empowered, where you can actually go out there and say, yes, I am the person who can deliver this result. Okay. There are other details. If you are wondering, that's usually my accent, what people are wondering about. I'm Hungarian, location independent for years now. In the last, I don't know, 15 years, I lived in different countries, mostly UK and Germany. So those are the two languages. And now right now I'm in France. And finally, it's warm, and that's why I have my warm clothes on. That's my beach clothes on. So this is for you if your client is in Facebook groups or active on Facebook pages, right? So this strategy will work for you. If you're spending time on Facebook anyways, right? People say usually choose the platform where you are active and what you love, right? If you are an Instagram girl, I'm pretty sure you will find your clients on Instagram too, right? So use the platform what you love. And because at the end of the day, on those hard days, right, when nothing seems to work, then only your flow and only your inspiration and only things what you love doing will bring you the joy and will keep you moving. If you create or plan to create content for Facebook, right, this might work, but content creation is a huge part of visibility and attraction marketing, because that's what we want, right? We want people to raise their hands that they want to work with you, right? And that includes that if they check you out, they see that you're talking about the things what you actually need to talk about or need to do for them, right? And if you would like to take charge of who you want to work with, I think this is an amazing strategy. You just connect with people who you want to work with, right? If you would like to generate 1, 3, 10, whatever leads daily or weekly or however suits you, then this is definitely the masterclass for you. So let's change the dynamics. Let's find your ideal client. Don't wait passively until someone is posting a job opportunity or reaches out to you or refers you. Let's go out there and find your clients, fill your bubble to make sure that whenever someone cancels or you need another client, and you have people in your time in your EcoSphere on your timeline, and you can actually start converting people. Don't wait until the shit hits the fan. And if you are not fully booked yet, then that's definitely something then join me on the case study program, and then we will see how long it takes for you to make it happen. Okay. So let me know if you're fired up, because I am. And are you using Facebook groups right now? Are you already in Facebook groups grouping and finding clients or job opportunities? Or how do you use the groups you are in? And also, because we will be talking about numbers, right? Do you know your success rate? Do you know from a post for how many, I don't know, communication or touch points do you need until a client hops on a call with you or schedules a call or even signs the contract? Because obviously, like by everything else, marketing, right, also by Facebook ads and everything else, there are certain points where people are falling out, and obviously, or not obviously, but you can definitely aim towards 100% conversion rate. It's like from the client, you talk about, you sell straight away. There are industry average numbers, right? In coaching, the conversion rate is usually 1 or 2%, right? And also that's from 100 people, maybe 1 or 2 becomes a client. So when it comes to filling groups, challenges, you know, running webinars, master classes like this, then usually that's the number. By training and information products. I haven't checked in service-based things, but based on my experience and my own things, I can convert. So once I have someone on the call, I usually can convert them. I would say 50+%, right? So that's what I was counting with. So yeah. Let's talk about grouping. What can this strategy do for you, right? What are the pros? Why is that so good? And I think that you choose your own client. And, you know, hearing those horror stories are just, you know, breaking my heart that there are clients out there. And you know what? I hear the horror stories from the business owner side too. So it's definitely something what you really need to put your, you know, your hand on your heart and feel into it. And usually those people, you know that, you know from your gut, but your fear of losing out on payment, on clients are usually higher than, you know, you cannot hear your gut feeling, but usually it turns out, which doesn't feel good, it turns out not to be good, okay? So with this strategy, you can choose your own clients. There are so many people out there, right? There is no limit for you to actually attract the client. You do it whenever you have time, right? So it's not like, oh my God, I can do it only when it's promo day, right? You can do it whenever you want. Obviously, we will be adding promo days into the strategy, but at the end of the day, we don't want passively waiting for promo days to happen, okay? It is quick. You can really, if we build a system next week, I'm not sure if you've seen that, next week we will have a workshop. If you are watching the replay or later on, we have a workshop where we actually go through, I give you the task, we build the system together, right? We build a system, so it really just takes you a couple of minutes a day. And then you can go from there and really nailing down, you know, even from your I don't know, when you're waiting in the car, or from your phone in the queue when you're waiting in the grocery shop. I did that waiting for a boyfriend in the parking lot of the post office, and I just did my lead generation for that day in 5-10 minutes, because I have everything linked. And so systems are really, really powerful. You need to get into the habit, I think, as with everything, right? Overwhelm hits when you are like, oh my God, I don't know what I'm doing, but it is really powerful, guys. You build real connections, right? So that's another pro what these days in this hype marketing day and age, right? It is really powerful that you build real connections, and if you think about the client's perspective, right? They trust you with everything. They trust you with their businesses. They trust you with their babies, with their passwords. Most of the clients with credit cards and everything, they need to make sure that you will not disappear with their money and with everything, right? With the passwords. They need to make sure, they need to feel that this person, even if you just got started, right? You need to build that trust, and don't wait, or we cannot expect that we are building the trust after they hired us, because the hiring decision is actually where they really need to take the leap of faith. And marketing yourself and putting content out there and being visible helps a lot, right? It shows you professional. It shows you that you are, you know, not just working out of a, I don't know, I wanted to say dumpster, but that's not too nice. So you know what I mean. It's not a coffee shop somewhere at the end of the world where they never will find you and stuff like that. So you need to think about these type of things. And yes, putting content out there consistently really means a lot for the client, that they check out your profile. And yeah, obviously on the workshop we will go through also the optimization and stuff like that, to make sure that if they start searching for you, or if they start clicking on you, then they get the best experience and you utilize everything what's on there. So you choose the time and how much you want to spend on it, right? You have the different layers of the technique. You can really go deep and do it really, really good and really, really quickly. And you can just, you know, ease yourself into it. I understand that not everyone is full-time VA, not everyone has that amount of time. So there are things what you can do. So that's why I think it's great. And let's see from my experience, this is my own example, just not even a week ago, right? The guy posted something in one of the VA's group, right? And I forgot to, the names. I always have problem with covering all the names. I'm not sure if that's, you know, if that's an issue with people. So the guy posted something, right? He's really, he's been really up and then he went really down. He is really discouraged about what he is doing. And he posted that on Friday, on the 6th of August. And I went into there, on Sunday, and I'm like, I'm a VA matchmaker, you know, I read the post. It's like, I know that there is, you know, I didn't want it to sell him anything. I knew that there must be something small, right? If you've already done it once, then then you can do it again. That might be mindset issue, that might be whatever, right? Little tweaking, and it can be, you know, brought to success again. I'm not even sure if that makes sense, but I hope you understand, right? So at the end of the day, there is a little bit tweaking usually what you need from an outside person who points out the things, and then you're like, oh yeah, that's cool. So I messaged him, or I commented on the post. It's like, yeah, little tweaking needed. I would be interested if you would be interested, let's hop on a call, and I'm happy to help, right? There is no selling, there is nothing involved here, right? And then, because I said that I'm a VA matchmaker, right? I got 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever leads right into my inbox. And I'm like, oh, that's cool, right? It's like, again, it's working, screenshot, right? So I ended up at least with 6 new leads and 10 new members in the community, because people were reaching out to me, filled out the directory and stuff, right? So basically I offered help. I mentioned what I do. Obviously we hopped on a call, right? So obviously we hopped into a DM. He messaged me on Monday, and on Tuesday we were already on the call. So this was my conversion rate from Saturday or Sunday, seeing the post, commenting. He came back to me and we were on the call on Tuesday. In a couple of days, it converted really, really, really well. And even if it's free help, even if you hop on a call, you know, where you are not giving anything, next time, believe me, the person will think about you. And when it comes to referrals, when it comes to, oh yeah, I know a VA, right? When someone asks. So these are things. I'm not saying that you should offer free calls. I just want you to see that really the steps, how you go into a group, you offer help, you obviously state what you're doing, because, you know, you need to build credibility. Why are you talking about this with me, right? How can you help me? People appreciate if you help. You move the conversation to the DMs, and then you have the lead there, and Facebook connects you with the algorithm and stuff like that. So this is my example, and I was scrolling through, and you might say, like, okay, Agnes, that's fabulous. I'm not in that same business. I'm not offering this and that. I was going through the Facebook as usual, right? And I like to screenshot these when people are asking other entrepreneurs what's going on, and here, for example, who hire VAs to help with membership community, what tasks do you have to help them with? And I was like, oh, this will be a fabulous masterclass for you guys. I will put all that together, add my little 2 cents to the thing, and then we have an amazing amazing, you know, what to offer masterclass. Let me know if that's something what you would be interested in. Definitely, you know, we can put it together, that's not a problem. So, but, and I'm going through the answers. It's like 35 answers. It's not viral. The group itself is huge. So I was like, okay, this, you wouldn't expect too much from this conversation or from this one. And then I started to scroll. Guys, one of the ladies, right? I'm a VA for membership site. I do this and that. She helps, right? She answers the question. She didn't stop by, I'm a VA for membership site, reach out to me. No, she helps. She genuinely tells, you know, what she, so the original poster wanted to know what she does. And basically I would create a list of things you need done for your job description, then as your VA is comfortable adding that, right? So she's offering free help basically with that. And from that, what are your rates, right? That's the magic freaking question, what you can get. Or thank you, you sound like an awesome VA. You sound like an entrepreneur's answered prayer. That's incredible, right? It's okay to DM you to schedule a call. I need a VA. Sure, I can't guarantee I'm available, but I can chat. I'm not sure if that's a bold move, but you know, she wants to set the expectations properly. Sending the message, thank you, right? Then let me move myself. The fourth one, I need to hire you. Isn't that the ultimate? Isn't that the ultimate comment what you want, right? The fifth one, you know, replies to the I was thinking the same thing, right? 5. And then she comes back, I appreciate, I like to work with decent that type of people. She knows her niche, definitely, you know, it's like, yes, you go girl. I will keep the you know, I will keep your friend in mind, right? So she refers someone else. But if that's you, and if you have 5 leads straight from one comment, right? Same post, other comments, a different VA, right? She got, this sounds amazing, very interesting. I've sent you a friend request. This sounds amazing. How many hours does it typically take to launch? I'm interested. DM me. 7. Third VA girl, right? On the same post, this is what I'm doing, right? I really hope you see that they are helping. They are not just putting the link there. Yes, I still have, if you watched my how to apply to job opportunities masterclass yesterday, I went on a little bit of a rant there with someone. Yeah, okay. So there are good ways and bad ways to promote yourself. Just putting out a link and telling me to check out the website is not the good way to promoting, okay, yourself. But these ladies took the time, read the question, answered the question, offered them some kind of help, right? Told them that this is exactly what they are doing, and bam, 7 leads here, 2 leads there, that's 9, and other, how much? 5, 14 leads just from this post. And you don't even, you know, it was not even 24 hours ago. Right? So most likely people will see the post in a week or in 2 days, and they will go back and, oh, may I message you. So if this is not sexy enough, guys, I don't know what, right? It's like, tell me, do you want this? Do you want these results? Because we can make it easy for you. And we can make sure that for you, right, the everything makes sense. You are not going into groups where you shouldn't. You are looking for the right things to comment on. You have the system where you can really nail it down and do it easily day in and day out, right? If you are really in need, you can do this for 3 hours a day. And if you are just, you know, getting by and you just have 5 minutes here and there, you can do that too. So this is the strategy, right? This is the strategy, no matter, you know, what program I paid for, from $7, actually, from $7.49, $9.97 until $5,000. This is the freaking strategy they teach you. And it makes me so mad after a while, right? When I realize it's like everyone is teaching the same shit, even for 5K and 10K business coaches, right? They are teaching the same thing. And I'm like, okay, then we just need to sit down and do it. And that's when I created my my Trello board. And that's where I was like, okay, we are doing this for you guys too, because this is just, that's how, you know, I launched this group. I launched the freebies and the programs. Okay, so that's how you are here actually as well, right? So let's do a little bit of math. Results and expectations. I really feel that you know, if you get started with any strategy, make sure that you know your numbers or you know your goals, right? Because that's the only way you can tweak. That's the only way you can see if that works. If you start doing something and then after that you cannot track back how you got the result, then you are just shooting blanks, right? And then you can't really say that you know and you can replicate the strategy over and over and over again. And I will be honest with you guys, we just launched the challenge. I went back to, you know, reevaluate how the challenge went and how the promotion and, you know, what brought in the most leads and stuff. I'm not finding posts. I remember that I had posts with I don't know, 10, 20 comments, and I can't find it. So I need to get back to my system, go through all the groups to see where I posted that post. I remember that I have that, but I forgot to add it to my content calendar. And now I'm like spending hours to searching for it, but I still have a backup system, right, where I know on which days, on which group can I go and what to post, so I can go back there and look for it. So that's the power of the system, right? That you know what you are doing, and even if you figure out that this is not the best investment for you time wise, right, not the best time and return on investment, you at least know. And when you try another strategy, you will be like, oh, okay, it takes even longer. Or, oh, okay, it takes even quicker. Well, we learned something, right? Marketing is trial and error. Okay, so we stay here. So think about, these are the steps, right? So these are the steps where you can lose the client, and that's totally normal. Don't get discouraged. You know, people forget, they get a new something every 7 seconds, or not even, right? People forget about it, priority changes. Maybe today they talked to their coach and they were like, oh yes, I'm hiring, and 2 days later they are like, oh fuck, I need to, oh sorry, I need to I don't know, you know, reorganize my whole business. So after that, I will hire a VA, and then the conversation she had two days ago is just gone, right? So you need to think about that and don't get discouraged. It doesn't mean that you're not a good person, that the conversation wasn't good. It's totally normal, right? So from posting to engagement, right? If you create your own content, then you need to know from how many posts do you go to the engagement, how many people are raising their hands on an average, right? From that engagement, how many people can you bring to the DMs? from the DMs, how many people can you invite to the call for the interview? And from the call, how many people can you send the proposal? Obviously, there will be people who will be saying it's like, oh no, I don't know, or it's too expensive, or I'm not ready, or yeah, I need to do this and that, right? So from the proposal, signing the client is actually another step, right? So you need to make sure that all of these steps are covered whenever you are doing your marketing. And if you are not posting a post, but you are finding a post where you can comment, that's obviously also that also counts, right? Measure the time, right? Make sure that because if this strategy, I don't know, takes you 20 hours to sign one client, right? But there is another strategy, what you are doing, or if you are creating content and posting, and that gets you better results, or just posting one question will raise more hands than commenting on other posts, then you know what to do, right? Then let's do what works better for you. Okay, but make sure that you track all the steps to, and I created for the challenge, I added this this tracker. Let me know if you want to have the PDF, but basically, clients I have, a goal for this month, how many I want to have, how many interviews I need, so I know that how many conversion I need, how many proposals do I need to send to get that amount of clients, and how many calls do I need to schedule, right? And then okay, I have this goal, I want to have at least one client, I know I need this amount of, so every month it will be different. And then you send out DMs, emails, comments to reach out. Then you like, oh, okay, I got one. You can color it whatever X. Oh, I got one DM. I got two DMs. Oh, I got another DM. Oh, I got an email. Oh, I got a comment. Right? What you turned into a DM. So at the end of the day, you will have here a lovely little chart. And at the end of the month, you can say, okay, I had 20 DMs, call scheduled, right? You go into the DMs, call scheduled. Oh yeah, 1, 2, 3. At the end of the month, you can tell that. And then proposal sent, CV portfolio sent, you applied to something. Okay, I sent that amount of money, that amount of applications. And then, you had at the end of the month, because at the end of the month, I want to see what was the result and the number of clients signed. And then that, okay, I got only, I don't know, 5 DMs. Obviously, it's not enough, right? I need to amp up my game, because I hopped on a call with 3 clients, proposal sent to 1, and unfortunately that one didn't convert. That doesn't mean that you are a bad marketer, that you are a bad VA, that your service is not good. It just means you need generate more DMs, more calls scheduled, and more proposals, so you end up with the results what you need. So let me know. I'm even thinking, because I don't have a printer with me here in France, and I was even thinking that I will create, with PDF is tricky, I will create a daily planner. I have a daily planner already, but it's not the best to order on Amazon, right? I will create one, I will upload one, and then you can order it, and it will come in a book format. So every month you can track in a book format. So I really thinking about it. Let me know if that's something what you would like to have with other scheduling things and other daily, where you add batching your time, and what are the goals, and what are you working on, and stuff like that. I think I will create that for myself anyway. So yeah, hashtag Amazon, and then I will be working on that. So basically, right, if you already know, if you have an idea, a rough idea what you are doing right now, then you will know your numbers. If not, then set a goal. Then you don't freaking stop until you have the first client, and then that's your number, right? So let's reverse engineer it and let's start from the bottom, right? I know that I need 6 clients this month. If I'm going with a 50% conversion rate by each step, right, then that means then I need to send, or I need to send 6 other way around, one step higher. I forgot the number of clients. So let's say we need 6 clients. I need to send 12 proposals from the call, right? I need to send 12 proposals from to get to or to being able to send the 12 proposals. I need 24 calls scheduled. For that 24 calls scheduled, I need at least 48 DMs, right? I need to get in touch at least with 48 people. And that means if on an average, I have 3 comments like, I want to, I'm interested, I want to hire you type of things, what we've just seen, that means you need at least 16 posts like that, right? It doesn't need to happen in 1 week. It doesn't need to happen in 1 day. Obviously, you have, people will schedule for next week, for a week after that. So this is kind of that's why it's a long-term game. Marketing is a long-term game, but that's the beauty, that people will find you and find whatever you are doing. So if you can reverse engineer it, and if you already have some kind of you have the numbers approximately on average, right? Then you might even have you might be able to convert 70% of the people, or if they are already in your DMs, then you are hoping on a call with each of them, right? And then you are good to go. So with that said, you have the numbers, right? Let's say, I'm not even sure if the math is good, but let me know if you wanted to have, I just added me a comment there. It's like, would an Excel sheet help me? Hashtag Excel sheet, and then I would work on the Excel sheet. I'm not even sure if you see that. No, you don't see that. Okay, so so if that's the number, do you think that you can find or create or research 16 of those posts like I've just showed you with, okay, what do VAs do, or, whatever your magic is? Do you think in the next, let's say, 4 weeks, do you think that means that you need to create 4 posts a week? That means, if you are, I'm giving you Friday off, if you're working Monday to Thursday, just to find 1 post like that, maybe post yourself if you cannot, right? In the communities, in the groups, get in touch with people. Do you think it's doable? Do you think that you can find that and do that? Because I truly believe that you can find 1 post per day where you can find at least 1 person, right, who actually you can help, or who actually, has an answer or a question you can answer, right? So know your numbers, set a goal, keep doing it. If you don't know your numbers or you are not sure, keep doing it, track it until you know your numbers, and then you will see what is working and what's not working. So are you excited? Because we are talking strategy now. Yes. So let me sip a little water, and then let's go from there. I know I love numbers, and systems, and the whole thing, because it fires me up. It makes everything so much easier when you know that it's not just like that, and I need 20,000 clients. You know exactly the number, and that's why the 5K VA business sheet was so powerful for me too, to see that you guys don't really think like this, but it makes your life easier. It eliminates so much fear and so much overwhelm from the thing, when you know that you need to focus. Okay, your job is, because after that the steps, your job is to find 1 post a day where you can help 1 people, or find 3 posts a day where you can help each 1 person. But like the girl, right, she had 7 leads on one comment. So from that 7 leads, you know, you are done for the week. if that's how you want to, that's how you want to work, right? It's like, okay, I'm putting myself out there. This is the maximum I want to have, you know, 7 DMs a week, and that's it. And then I try to convert them, and then you will see. So let's see what lead means at all in email marketing, right? Because I come from an affiliate marketing background. In email marketing, we call leads the person who subscribed to our freebie. You nurture them, and then they become a prospect and a potential client, right? And that's something similar here too. It's like the person who is the lead, who actually starts talking to you, communicating with you, is a good fit, really important, is a good fit, because they have a business. They are your ideal client. We are not communicating with everyone because we don't waste our time, right? We focus on those people. We bring into our little bubble those people who are actually our ideal client and who will actually at the end of the day hire us, right? This is the whole idea, that in your bubble, except your friends and family, you have only business owners who are your ideal client. So the steps are easy, and I know, guys, I covered here, that's the strategy overview. I know that you are doing bits and pieces. I know that you might do everything, but I know that you are not connecting the pieces. So the steps: you join a group where your ideal clients are, you post or engage or comment or promote yourself or ask questions, qualifying questions. You start to interact with the people who are raising their hands. Some people even say, you know, check out those who liked your post, because people sometimes just liking and they are not engaging, but that doesn't mean they are not a good fit. So start to interact with them. Start genuine conversations, right? Don't want to sell. How do you feel if someone just you know, goes into your DM and it's like, buy my shit, buy my shit? We don't like that. We don't even like getting invited to free Facebook communities. We don't even like you know, freebies. We like freebies, I think, right? It's like, oh yeah, that's cool, but only if it's relevant, right? And with VAing, right, you sell a service, so you might not have a freebie. What you have is your expertise. What you have, how, you know, you do things, and you can educate the client. That's something really, really powerful. If someone needs something and someone helps them, right, gives them proper, genuine advice, that builds the connection, that builds the trust, and that will be the, oh yeah, I know someone told me about this, let me refer that person to you. Okay, so you start genuine conversations, and once you got in touch, we've seen those genuine conversations, right, where the ladies were, yes, they told what they are doing, that this is a business, right, but they also answered the question, tried to help. And me, the same with the guy in one of the groups, right? The first example, there was nothing behind it. I could have sold him something, but I didn't, right? And I got the comment, it's like, Agnes, I feel like I should have paid for you for this. And I'm like, yeah, give me a shout out, right? So at the end of the day, all little bits and pieces are helping. But believe me, that girl who got those comments, or those girls, because there were more, who got those, let me DM you, those people will end on a call. They will be not offended if you give them a link to call, and if you give them the link to see your prices and stuff like that, right? They will not be offended because they raise their hand. And that's the difference, where I'm seeking for help and you as a VA can help me, or if you are pushing your stuff into my face, although I never asked for it, right? That's the huge difference. And that's why this strategy works, because you create content, what what raises hands. You promote yourself in a way that it raises hands. You communicate, engage, and comment with posts which raises hands, and you don't need to push anything. And that's the power of attraction marketing. Okay. And you've seen that in action, and you see that all day, every day in action. Once you got in touch, you know, maybe even you move to DMs, because obviously it will not always happen. Try to make it happen. Try to friend request the person. Move the person into a specified friends list so you can get in touch with them again, so you can engage with their content again. Okay, so these are the steps. It's not hard. Most likely you are doing bits of pieces, but if you do it all, then that will create visibility, that will build trust, that will build authority, that will bring you the results. So I created a little visual. I know, that's why I was a little bit late. So this is the client journey. I imagine Facebook as a bubble, right? That's full of amazing people, and full of not so amazing people, and full of not your ideal clients. And you have your little EcoSphere there, right? The little bubble there with the www, that's your website. And you have you as a star, yes, because you are a star. Your star, I could have added unicorn if we wanted to go with the success journey theme. If you haven't filled out the success journey, please do. It will give you all the amazing freebies, what we have for each stage of your business where you are at, so you don't go down the rabbit hole. But that's a different conversation. Totally free, full with freebies for each stages. So that little star is you. You have maybe a Facebook page, a Facebook profile, you have a website connected there. Fabulous. That's your EcoSphere. But your EcoSphere is empty. So we go to Facebook, because that's where we are, right? The little other bubbles after the next are the groups, where all of your lovely, heart-centered entrepreneurs are, right? So you go into that group. Do never ever miss the opportunity to say hello in the group, right? It's like that's free promotion, and most of the groups allow that. And even you can post something like, you know, oh, there are so many amazing new entrepreneurs here, because most likely the group grew since you joined. You can maybe, let me introduce myself again, or I never got a chance, or I never get to introduce myself. Let me introduce. Most likely people will, or the admins will allow you that to do that. So you say hello to those amazing ladies, and then there will be people who come back and say hello to you too, right? And who will know what you are doing. And the hello, it's not just an introduction post, it represents all the other communication, right? That's the raising the hand, that's the, oh, I'm interested type of communication, or even is just, oh, that's a great idea, thank you. Yes, you go into the friend requesting mode, you add the person to your friends list, and you thank them for the communication in the DMs. So you are like friend requesting someone, and in the workshop next week we will go through that together. So don't worry, I want you to give the big picture, so we don't need to do that on the workshop. I give you the big picture, and then we will break it down step by step, and we will build the bits and pieces, so it's really just one click for you, and you know what you are doing, and what's the purpose, and what comes after what, to make sure that the whole ecosystem is compact and works. Okay, so here the hellos, not just the introduction, not just the promotions, those are all the communications or the touch points with the potential client. You can check them out, you can see, you know, where they are at. Maybe they are in different groups, what you're fancying, and you think that there are other clients too. So, and then with that, with the friend requesting, with the DMing, with the genuine connection, right? Facebook attaches you. It's like, oh, they like each other. Oh, they are in touch. Oh, they connected. Oh, they talk. They must be friends, right? So that's how you can trick the algorithm, that you actually friend request them, add them to a list, and then you engage with their content, and you send them a DM, right? And please feel your way into this, right? Feel your way into the whole DMing thing. On the workshop, we will go through a couple of methods. In one of the freaking expensive courses, they give me a couple of great examples. But it's also, if you like something, right? If you come across something what you like, people send you DMs all the time, I bet. If there is something where you are like, oh, that's good, then think like that. Think like an entrepreneur and think like, oh, I could really use that, right? So create yourself a sheet or something where you gather all the great ideas what you can reverse engineer. Not saying copying, because don't copy it, it will not work for you, or might not work for you, because you have different clients, different problems you solve, you know, whatever. But save definitely what you want. So at the end of the day, your EcoSphere will be full of idea clients. You can create content that only they see. You stay at the top of their mind. You engage with what they have. You invite them to like your page, for example. That's totally acceptable. You join their community and you become the biggest cheerleader of them, right? So these are the follow-ups, and this is how you actually, at the end of the day, this is how you will be able to convert them, even if you know they don't say yes, I'm in, although that's number one, but that's just one layer of the marketing, right? Where people really straight away need what you have and they say yes to it, right? But there will be people who you draw in, they are maybe not a yes now, but when they keep seeing you, that's the thickest layer in the whole thing, right? Let me just write something down quickly. I will add that the groups they are in. So you check out an ideal client and then you see in what groups they are in, or if they have a community, right? For that girl, people with a community already, with an existing community, are the ideal clients, right? So she will or she should only connect with people who already have groups and communities, because, you know, guess what? After a while, you will not be able to manage it. And you will see also from the community if they have an admin already or not, right? So you will see if they have a concierge, a community manager or something like that. So if that's your jam, then you can go down a little bit of that rabbit hole and see if that's a good fit. If not, then you are gone, and you don't spend time with you know, bringing them into your EcoSphere, because they might convert if they, you know, this and that fire you, they need another one, but at the end of the day, not. So fill your EcoSphere on an ongoing basis. You can go out there and find new groups, find idea clients, start the conversations, create useful content that represents you as the expert, help people and promote yourself. And I know it sounds like a lot, but it's not. I'm telling you, it's not that lot. And this is an example. It was also on that, you know, 15 plus leads, one little post, and that's not the only one. It wasn't, you know, it's not the one-time thing. There are posts like this out there, and I added this because I added the point, you know, join the community of the client. And this is just, it was just, you know, I wrote the content, I don't know, 1 week ago or 2 weeks ago or something like that. And then a couple of hours before the webinar, I found this amazing example, and I'm like, yes, this is it. So she says that's how I hired my current VA too. She was in my membership first, and I saw how engaged and devoted she was. So I just had to hire her to help me out, right? it was so useful starting that way, as she already knew my style, my content, and the other members, right? So if you see that, you know, there are communities out there where you are in and people are overwhelmed, you see that, you know, comments are not answered by the admin or someone else, right? And you start engaging. I got actually back in the days, right, when I did the promotional post, I went into a couple of groups where I was, you know, the only person who, you know, promoted. And actually I got the attention of the group admin and the owner, right, who is usually a entrepreneur who has I don't know how many 2,000-3,000 people in the group. And if you are the only person, or they see your name on an ongoing basis, they see you promoting yourself that you're a VA, I truly believe you can reach out and tell them. Then it's like, I love your group, let me know if you need help, I see that your all hands are full, you know, I love your content, I love your tribe, let me help out. And then you know, you never know. It's not pushy. It's in the worst case scenario, she says, no, I'm not ready, I'm fully equipped, thank you very much, or something like that. But I don't think it's bad. Okay, so definitely being active in a group captures attention. Isn't that empowering? Isn't that empowering that you can go out there and find your ideal clients, and this is only on you? And this, guys, was really, this is a sentence what pops into my mind every day when I'm not feeling it, right? The only thing you can change is how you show up. You cannot influence how many job opportunities go out there. You cannot influence how many, I don't know, referrals you got. You cannot change so many things. The only thing you can change is how you show up. Are you helping people on an ongoing basis? Are you promoting yourself? Are you putting out there things that help other people? The result will come. So let's talk about the system, what it makes it easier. And I see I overstepped my hour again. So this is definitely something. If you join the challenge and if you copied our content calendar, right, then you know how the content calendar works, and actually this system is already included in that. So basically how it looks like, and we will go through, you can see that here a little bit, we will have a whole Trello board with the task, what you need. You will add everything you need, the tracking, the groups, the promotional posts, and everything you need to that Trello board. And you have nothing else to do every day. Just go into the Trello board, click the link, copy paste what you want, go through your group where you are in, gather the leads if you want, add them to a sheet, and start the conversation, right? Start the conversation, track the conversations every day. When you finish, okay, I had 3 DMs, I had 5 likes on this post in this group. And then later on you can get back, or if that's your post, right, then you just save it into Facebook, and that's all. I know what to say is usually a huge problem. We will find together next week on that workshop, we will find together the groups, and I just took a couple of notes. We will search for your keywords, what you are searching for, right, to make sure that you get in front of the right people and you are not going down the rabbit hole. We will finalize your Trello template. I'm not sure why I wrote here Canva template. You don't need a Canva template for this. So the Trello template, and we talk about how to convert, you know, so the whole system. You will have a couple of DM messages what I will prepare for you, or we can go through, you know, different people feel differently. You will have all your links there together. So after the workshop, yes, it will be, I think, at least 2 hours, 2-3 hours, if we need to brainstorm, you know, your results, your groups, your keywords and stuff like that. Use this for $39. You will get one-on-one access to us, and you will, you know, you will have the system where you really, in 5 minutes, in 10 minutes, you can generate your leads on an ongoing basis. You do it, you know, every day. You push it a little bit harder at the beginning, and then you see the results. You can track the results, and then, you know, that gives you the energy. So join us. The link, I will add the link to the comment section as well, and in the description as well. And join us. I really look forward helping to you to work this out. Let me know if you would like to be a case study, because then we need a little bit more than this. But at the end of the day, I really truly believe, guys, that you can do it. It doesn't matter where you are at in your business, doesn't matter how skilled you are, how good of a copywriter you are. You just need to be a genuine person who wants to help and who wants to take action and build their business. Okay, so I invite you to the workshop. $39. It's almost nothing, guys. I know we spend more on one night on takeaways. So definitely, if you feel that this is the time when you need to amp up your game and really get into the habit of doing something that you get the clients, that you are not waiting around, then this is definitely for you. If not, you are more than welcome to, you know, stick around, ask questions. And in the community, I'm sure we will be sharing other things what can help you. If you are already doing the bits and pieces, then that's great. Just put into a system where it's easy for you to do it on an ongoing basis. Now you've seen that it's working, but I highly recommend pick our brain. It helps you really to, you know, skyrocket your things. Because if you try to watch another webinar, if you try to you know, join another training, if you try to do other things at the same time, it will not work. It will not bring you the results. If you try to figure out on your own, and you go into a copywriting you know, masterclass, you go into a I don't know what else you need to make sure that you feel comfortable about it, don't wait. Definitely don't wait. Let's hop on a call. Your business isn't a new client worth $39 for you. Isn't that worth it to really create the system which actually does easy for you the whole strategy? Now you understand what's going on. You just need to get into the habit of doing that. And once you start to see the results, it will warm your heart, and you will be booked in no time. So with that said, let me know if many of you cannot make it live, then we might run it again. But definitely go to the link, join the workshop, and then we can go from there if you would like. I'm really happy for different time zones, and I understand that it's not working for everyone. If we have, you know, 2-3 people from Australia, then we can do. I'm happy to do, because that's early morning. Your afternoon is early morning for me here in France. I'm happy to do a separate Zoom meeting for you guys. So the time, don't let it stop you. Okay, and we have our inner circle members already waiting, so we will have a couple of people already there. If you would like, and this is let me just escape is it escaping? If you would like to get the, because if you join just for the workshop, it's $39. If you join our inner circle, then we have masterminds, we have live implementation sessions additionally to the monthly workshops, and you pay only $29 per month. We have a community, we have a messenger messages, you know, we can help you on a one-on-one. You have access to us on voice, so it's sometimes it's so much easier just to, you know, Agnes, I don't know what I want to talk about, and then I just give you you know, 2-3 minutes of this is what I would talk about, this is what would be interesting for me, and little tweaks and stuff like that. You get access to us. So make sure, if you would like to have not just this this workshop even cheaper than the 39, but also you want the extra help, and you feel like, yes, you need to push the next couple of months to make sure that, you know, you are set in 4-8 weeks and you are ready to roll, then join the masterclass accountability sisterhood. The ladies are amazing. Beth is tagging people on different job opportunities when she finds something, so it's definitely worth the money. Link will be also in the description. Thank you very, very much for being here. Let me know if you have any questions. Let me know if something wasn't clear. Let me know if you have any questions regarding the masterclass. It's already under, if you go to the VAs with Initiatives Facebook page, then it's under events, and you will find that for next week. It's scheduled for next week. So I will give you all the bits and pieces, nuggets, trackers, sheets, copy paste methods, what I can, to make sure that that you are really ready to roll. And I understand it can be a little bit overwhelming, but I think that's the power of workshops, where you actually get access, not just sitting, you know, on the other side of the screen, but really taking action, and you end up with something tangible, what you can actually use. You can ask your questions, and then we can answer that. So $39. Join us next week. If you want to get it cheaper, then join the inner circle. You get so much more out of that, and we just go from there. You can cancel anytime, but I know you will love it, and I know you need that accountability. I know that you need that little bit of extra. So let's do that. This is the time. Take action. This is the time, ladies. Thank you very much for being here. I hope the whole ecosystem makes sense now, and we are building the bits and pieces to make sure that, you know, really it's just zack, zack, zack. You're doing it in no time. Have an amazing, amazing day, guys, and speak to you soon. Bye.